Oh, you're asking where to start? That can be overwhelming, and we just learned overwhelming creates negative vibrations. So here I am, I can guide. So my very question is, how badly do you want it? How can we start this? How can you identify? First thing you must do is identify the emotion which you are finding yourself in. What is your aura felt by your friends and family when you are around them? Do they find you dull and dark and sad? You identify that specific emotion, dig into it. Once you identify that low vibrating emotion, like probably some of the ones that I mentioned earlier. For instance, let's suppose it's anger. That emotion is anger. Here's what you would do. Identify and understand your triggers. And once you identify your triggers, you take away control from that person, action, situation. How do you do that though? By making your mind healthy and strong. Control your mind by being mindful. And how do you become mindful? You meditate, you breathe, you woo-sa, and repeat. Just by taking those couple of breaths, you feel a lot lighter. So why don't you want to get addicted to that feeling? I will be making a video on meditation, so be on a lookout for that. And again, subscribe if you haven't yet. Remember, your sanity is in your control. Don't hand your remote control to others where you allow them to trigger you, and consciously condition and steer your mind towards experiencing high vibrational emotions like love and joy and gratitude. Take steps towards getting out of that low vibrational emotion. I highly recommend that you read some books. There are some amazing books out there. If you are not sure where to start, leave me a comment and I can suggest those books. How to get rid of your anger. And there are a lot of amazing books, like I said, and there's amazing content out there. You just need to be willing enough to put the effort. If you have resentments and you're finding it difficult to be in love like you used to be, maybe work on forgiving and letting go of negative emotions. Once your vibrations are raised, you can manifest the life you want and start living it and create that future self of yours and start living in it. I will be coming back to this specific point and we'll be creating a video on this. So again, be on a lookout for that. Lastly, I'd say how to amp up your vibrations quickly, very quickly, immediately, and you want to feel that bliss in your heart. Show gratitude. Show gratitude and show how grateful you are for the things that you have around you and you're surrounded by. You eat high vibe foods, like have higher intake of fruits, vegetables, and those healthy organic foods. And also, for the love of God, meditate. Just take a moment for yourself. If you love yourself badly enough that you just sit down and do nothing and just go mindless. Breathe. And more consciously, deep breathing you practice, the livelier and content you will feel. Everything takes practice for you to get to perfection. So practice. Now, one more thing I would say, well, there are a lot of things that I want to say, but here are some additional thoughts that I have, is help people in need, show gratitude. A while ago in my life was transitioning to the next level, I would listen to Tony Robinson a lot. And one of the things which stayed with me was, you can't feel fear and anger while feeling gratitude at the same time. At the time, it didn't make sense to me. Like, what in the world is he saying? How is that? What? It's been a few years that I've been practicing these things, and it makes so much sense. You cannot have a mix of mumble jumble of emotions. If you're feeling anger, you're not going to be grateful. But if you're feeling gratitude, and if you are grateful, and if you're happy, you're not going to feel anger, right? So try it. If you are pleasant to people around you, you will start to feel the light and love and peace. And that is where you want to be, at your higher self. Some of the things that you can also do is volunteer. You can work out, you can become playful, do some laughing therapy. Look at the mirror and just laugh. Just laugh like crazy. It's okay. And you laugh until your heart is filled with joy. Soak up that sunlight, go outside. Now, do remember to put on the sunscreen. Become a good listener. If you can listen, you can understand. And if you can understand, you can feel the other person's pain. If you lack empathy and are drenched in alcohol, you can pretend to smile, but your inner frequency will remain low because you are dependent on that stimulus so much. So live mindfully and learn your emotions. Identify if they are toxic or healthy. Help yourself so you can help the planet raise its frequency. It's a deeper thought, and it's just for you to sit there and think about what did I say, and ponder more on it. Because I don't want to be alone doing this. I need you with me. It's lonely over here working towards becoming my higher self. Your vibrational frequency holds the key to living your best life. Had I known that years ago in physics class, the places I would be and the person I would be, right? Thanks for stopping by. And hey, before you leave, practice your vibrations, the higher vibrations, by tapping a like before you leave. And also consider subscribing. Love and light to you all. Until next time.